Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. It's Doctor Who time. This one was good. Then again, that's kind of redundant from me. Jeez. I'll need to update my vocabulary when it comes to Doctor Who, apparently. Anyway, this episode was fantabulous. That's a word. If it isn't, it is now. Fantabulous. Anywho. Look at me trying to be the comedian. Back to the episode itself. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. This was, I was about to say cool episode, but I say that all the damn time. This episode, let's just start. I'm sorry for all the blabbering. Let's just start the recap. So, our episode... I need to stop saying so. Anyhoozle. I'm trying not to repeat words. The episode begins where we left off, where they're in London, but not the right century. So, damn it, I did it again. Sorry guys, I've had coffee and I think I'm a little too jittery. And a little too babbly. They get to London and they start to investigate. Well, first they do like a cool nod to the whole race thing and how that's like a race issue because, you know, people who weren't white were kind of not exactly well liked, and Bill recognizes that. The doctor doesn't, because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about any of that crap. Neither do I. Am I a Time Lord? Oh. I need to stop it with the jokes and get to the actual review. And so, they go and they investigate things. They find out that there are lights underneath the ice because they're on the Thames. Frozen Thames. And they go to investigate it. And they find out that there is an alien under the water. They find this out by putting the old-timey scuba suits and actually going down into the Thames. And so they go and they find it, but it's in chains. And it's clearly in despair and crying and not really liking it. So, the doctor and Bill go to investigate. They find out that this rich douche, because I do say douche, there's even a point where he made a racist comment towards Bill, and the doctor just knocked him the fuck out. It was like, you go, doctor. Yes, I am white. He knocks him out. But they find out that the rich guy has been using the excrement of the giant alien. Because apparently it could be used as the brightest burning fuel ever, could even burn underwater. And they go basically to stop him. And he finds out who they really are. Well, first they investigate to see if he's an alien. And then from the fact that he's super racist, the doctor immediately knew that he was human. Because apparently no alien is that racist. Which is good to know. And they find out that the guy has like a phase 2. Well, first they find out that he's been doing this for a very long time, and that the alien is kind of a family secret, and he's a rich douche. Did I mention he's a douche? Because he is. He's human, but he's all douche. How many more times can I say douche? So this douche has the plan of knocking out the whole river with an explosion, and will just blame it on a fireworks display gone wrong. And since the people who will die are poor and he's rich, he's pretty sure that they'll just sweep it under the rug and believe him completely. And he puts Bill and the doctor on the ice right next to the explosion. And he knows that the alien will then eat all of them, and then, lack of a better term, crap out the fuel at an exponential rate. Exponentially. I speak good. And the doctor and Bill stop him. The doctor stops the explosion while Bill helps rescue the people and get the people off the ice with the help of some orphans, which was cool to see. Because Doctor Who always embraces like the little people. And I don't just mean children, I mean like poor people. Because they've been helping them out the whole episode. It's a cool little subplot that leads to some very interesting things, like Bill finding out truly how the doctor feels about death. Which includes taking it deep on the inside and resenting it and hating anyone who kills someone, which does include himself. But then he stores that rage and channels it and doesn't obsess about it at the time, but carries on, moves on, but still inside cares. And that's how the doctor always operates. Or at least Capaldi's doctor. But yeah, so they save the day. They free the alien who just now lives on Earth, apparently. But it's now free, which means that it's free to eat fish and not people. So, and it prefers freezing climates, so it probably won't be anywhere where a ton of humans will be. And they come back to the modern time, and Nardole is there. And at first he doesn't realize that they've time traveled, because they came back to right when they left. But then he notices they're time period close that they haven't taken off yet. And then you're like, oh crap, you broke the oath. You broke the oath. And then we see Nardole later lamenting about being built back together. So yeah, we official confirmation he's a robot. That's how he's back. And he's just a robot that looks human now, instead of the big giant robot. But then someone who is in the vault starts knocking. And he starts yelling at them, I'm not going to let you free as long as I'm still here. He might be traveling, but I'm going to stay here and I'm going to make sure you don't get out. And based on the knocking and his response, I'm pretty sure I know who's in there. It's probably Missy. Either that or I don't know how it worked time travel wise, but it could be the Master, Missy's previous incarnation, because we know as fact that he will return and that we will get a 2 Master story this season. Oh boy. But that was it for this episode. I know it's redundant to say, but I really liked it. There were it was really good with the fact that it went to deep subjects like death and how the Doctor feels about it and how he puts on this air that he doesn't care because he needs to keep going and solve the mystery and save other people, but he secretly does care and channels it when needed, but he can get out of line every once in a while, let his emotions shine, like when he knocked the guy out. But then we also got like the purpose of companions. They not only help the Doctor, but they help speak for the humans in this different situation that the Doctor is in. The Doctor even calls her boss jokingly at one point, which is cool. And I'm really starting to like Bill. She could be one of the greats if this continues to go. But that's it for this episode. Next episode will be a haunted house. I expect they go more in the horror element. And I think we find out a little bit more about Bill, which will be cool. Because there's still a lot of mysteries, some of them pertaining to her. Because if you remember back in episode 1, she has a picture where if you look in the mirror on the picture, you see the Doctor taking the picture, I think. Or taking a picture. So the Doctor knew Bill's mom. Weird. Anyway, I'm done now. Sorry this was so chaotic and babbly. I just had coffee and I like Doctor Who. And Doctor Who gets me all jittery and excited, and my geek really starts to come out. And that plus coffee, I think, has made this weird concoction of mess that I am. But I will see you guys next time. I have 2 video ideas in the works. One is another Try Not to Laugh challenge from the great Adik the One. The other one is inspired by another YouTuber. That has to do with idiotas. But that's all I'll say for now. Anyway, till next time. See ya. Bye.